This video asks the question, is hypnosis against my religion? I'm going to begin this by suggesting that you watch the previous videos in this module, as it forms a basis for this question. While I understand that the Catholic Church does not speak for the other Christian sects, it is important to note that the Roman Catholic Church made a public decree of acceptance in support of hypnosis in 1847. And again when Pope Pius in 1958 gave approval for hypnosis to be used for healthcare practitioners. In fact, the Pope during that time approved a study for hypnosis to be used for the purpose of painless childbirth in St. Francis Hospital in Chicago Diocese in Milwaukee. A whole wing was dedicated to this, and it was a great success. Many people in churches have made claims that hypnosis opens you up to Satan. If you are someone who is genuinely concerned about this, you're going to find loads of unsupported material on the internet suggesting it opens you up to Satan. If you recall the previous videos, it comes down to using your focus and imagination. These are faculties that God has given us and wants us to use. It is completely natural, and we go in and out of hypnosis multiple times a day. For many decades, hypnosis was confused with that of sleep. We now know that it is not a form of sleep at all. There are certain versions of the Bible where you may find the word hypnosis used, but it is important to understand that hypnosis, as it is known and used today, didn't exist then, and it wasn't even coined until 1843. So any use of it is a modern translation. We know this because we can trace the origins of hypnotism in history. History goes much, much further, but for our purposes, we'll start with the man who coined the term hypnotism. He was a surgeon named James Braid. He named it after Hypnos, the Greek god of sleep. Remember, it was believed to be a form of sleep at the time, and even he realized that this wasn't true and tried to rename it, but the name had already stuck. Hypnosis has nothing to do with religion or divination. You are not unconscious or giving quote-unquote control to anyone else. Now, anytime that you can evoke emotion in someone, you're creating something called waking hypnosis. You can do this in everyday conversations. Politicians use this along with language patterns to influence people. And yes, even preachers make use of waking hypnosis when giving sermons. Some realize it and some do it naturally. Please do not interpret that as a slight in any way against the clergy. Quite the opposite. I hold them in high esteem. However, that does not change the facts. Finally, just using common sense. If the devil is going to get you for this specific reason, it would have happened years and years ago. Because again, you go in and out of hypnosis on a daily basis.